Anna Brereton, the sophomore from Wisconsin. Her serve. Right side. Kinley, Austin up. Kept alive. Huskies do it again. Austin again. Down and in for the win. Tara Austin. NIU takes it in 4 sets.
Great swing there by T. She's been doing a lot of good stuff this whole weekend, and her team's been relying on her, and she does a good job right there finishing this match.
What a way to finish the weekend. Tara Austin with kill number 16 after having the first opportunity denied. She gets the game winner here in DeKalb.
I think this was a great weekend for her, being able to build her confidence going into this season, and just for the whole NIU team. Getting a win over a Big Ten team in Iowa, I think this is good for them. You see them very excited. They're ready for this season.
Game, set, match. NIU knocks out Iowa in 4 sets, 27-25, 25-17, 21-25, and 30-28. With the win, NIU improves to 8-6 all-time against Iowa. It's their first win over the Hawkeyes since 2010. One more look at the game winner as Tara Austin, the junior from Joliet Central, with the finish. Northern Illinois a winner. Here's Gorman. Lehman cuts inside. Smith. Voigt on the back door, right back to Smith, up and in!
Oh,
Kelly Smith puts the Huskies in front. 12.6 to go.
Boy, and this is the emotion that Lisa Carlson has been craving out of this group. It's been a tough road for Northern Illinois with 7 straight losses. And boy, what an energy shot out of Kelly Smith, and she was strong going to the basket, and she's feeling it. She's excited. Look at the bench. They're all up. They're cheering. It's been a while since Northern has had a lot to cheer about, and boy, this is exactly the kind of emotion that they needed.
Say 30-second timeout. Huskies now have 1 timeout to go. The Bulls also with 1 timeout, as you see. The possession arrow will favor the Bulls. And they're going to use their timeout as well. So this is the full timeout. We'll keep it here. The Buffalo Bulls started 10-4 on the year. Again, 9-0 when they lead after 3. And so having a 12-point lead in the 4th quarter, this has been disastrous for them here on the road.
Yeah, absolutely. Credit Northern Illinois for scratching and clawing and getting back into this game. I thought the Northern Illinois defense was very good, or I'm sorry, the offense especially was very good in the 4th quarter. Defensively, not bad either, and in kind of quieting Joanna Smith. And speaking of Joanna Smith, I've got to believe that Coach Felicia Jack is in that huddle right now, drawing up something for her. And she doesn't need much help, but they do set screens for her, and she uses them very well, and you got to think that they're going to want the ball in her hands.
Is this a situation where you have her running, the running head start,
Decoy,
a running head
maybe?
of steam, or around screens to try and free yourself up?
Yeah, I mean, probably some screens to kind of give her a little bit of an advantage, but she is so good that she is able to create for herself and doesn't need much room, doesn't need much space, doesn't need much help. So it'll be interesting to see what tactic they take. Could they use her as a decoy? Maybe, but I doubt it. I think that they're going to want her to shoot the basketball.
Huskies led against Eastern Michigan a couple of weeks ago, but a foul put Eastern at the line. They tied it with free throws, went to overtime, and eventually won the game. They don't want that to happen here. Final 12 seconds. Watch number 4 to see where Joanna Smith goes. Reed will drive, though, all the way to the baseline, trying to draw contact, throws up and does so with 3.9 left. She'll have free throws.
Wow.
An 83% free throw shooter as well.
It's a really surprising outcome here because Stephanie Reed not even really looking for Joanna Smith. Now, remember, Stephanie Reed is an apt scorer herself. She's number 2 on this team with about 11 points per game. But just surprising that there was really no sense of urgency to try to get the ball to Joanna Smith.
This will tie it. Stephanie Reed, again, an 83% free throw shooter. Got it. sigh of relief for the Bulls.
That was a big one for her, and just her confidence to knock down that first one. That's going to make this second one a little bit easier for Stephanie Reed.
Huskies have 1 timeout left. This one for the lead. Got them both. Big free throws for the sophomore from Melbourne, Australia, as Stephanie Reed gets them both to go down to put the Bulls back up in front by 1. So NIU will have to execute again in the front court here in a last-second opportunity. We watched them against Eastern Michigan where they didn't do it. They didn't execute with about 2.5 seconds left. A similar situation with 3.9 to go. Where are you going? Kelly Smith with that foul. She fouls out, so she's done. Your options are a few on the floor with Michaela Voigt,
Courtney Woods, Allie Lehman. I think Allie Lehman has shown me just in these last couple of minutes, she's scored a couple of her buckets and just shown me that she's playing with a little bit more confidence now in terms of putting the ball on the floor, driving, and either driving all the way to the hoop or pulling up for those floaters. And she's the go-to player in this team. She's the leading scorer of this team. You know, here's kind of your do or die situation and where you make your money. And I think that I would put the ball in Allie Lehman's hands. And if worse comes to worse, if she's double teamed or somebody gets in her face, kick it out, because you do have some very good shooters in Courtney Woods and Michaela Voigt who have been hitting today.
Any foul would result in free throws. Here we go, 3.9 to go. Cassidy Glenn will inbound. Looking for help, Courtney Woods, gotta go quick, 2 seconds. Glenn at the horn, got it! Cassidy Glenn wins it for the Huskies for 3!
Oh my goodness.
Her third 3 of the night.
Wow.
They'll review it. A 23-footer for the Huskies. We talked about it. They didn't execute against Eastern Michigan.
And
You weren't sure where it was going, but Cassidy was able to get it up, a clean look, and it went in.
That wouldn't have been my guess at all. Cassidy Glenn came into this game with 8 3-pointers on the season. And boy, she did not hesitate at all to take that shot. Fearless. And remember, she just came back on Wednesday from a concussion, had been out for 2 weeks, had missed 4 games. Lisa Carlson was saying to me, Cassidy Glenn's a little rusty. She's just trying to find her way, trying to get back into the groove of things. And boy, what a night she has had here today.
This crew's reviewing it, and we'll get a look at it as well. It looked clean.
It did.
And it looked good
It
live.
looked clean and good, and it looked like it was on time. 13 points, that would be for Cassidy Glenn. 3 3-pointers. 7 rebounds. What a game for her after being out for so long.
Here it is. Watch the clock. Top of your screen. Well in time.
Absolutely.
9/10 of a second left. This is when she got it off. And they call it. That's it. Huskies win a thriller here at the NIU Convocation Center. Watch it again.
A great pass by Courtney Woods, getting it right there, right where Cassidy Glenn needed it. The confidence of Cassidy Glenn, just the jubilation from Northern Illinois and the bench. A tough way for Buffalo to lose this game, having been ahead for most of the game. And that 31-point effort out of Joanna Smith in vain for the Buffalo Bulls. But wow, both of these teams needed wins, and Northern, wow.
If there's a way to end a 7-game losing streak, this is an emphatic change to your season. This is a turning point for the Huskies. Cassidy Glenn celebrating after being a 24% three-point shooter and knocking it down from 23 feet for the win for the Huskies. Let's look at the numbers here and how they got to this point. See, Buffalo with numbers that were better, but the Huskies figured it out towards the end. They were able to get to the free throw line. The Huskies did just enough to hang in it. And actually, NIU won the points in the paint battle in the end, and that was really the difference in the ball game, as they were able to kind of make a difference inside. Once you saw Cassie Ausler foul out, the Bulls had no answer.
They really didn't. They couldn't stop Northern inside. They're penetrating. I thought the Northern offense was much more fluid and smooth in that fourth quarter. It opened things up on the outside. And Cassidy Glenn, wow, what a game. She had a game today, didn't she? Check it out. She inbounds the ball. She comes back. Kind of forget about her a little bit.
Yep.
She is well beyond the three-point line. And wow, what a great feeling for Northern. What a way to end that 7-game losing streak.
When you watch it again, it certainly looked like Courtney Woods was not the first option, at least on the inbound pass. And once she started to see if she had a lane to go anywhere and realized she didn't, got it right back to Cassidy Glenn on the end. You always forget about the inbounder on plays like this.
Yes, that's right.
Watch it again.
And you see how Buffalo really did. No one was really tracking Cassidy Glenn. But again, it's not like she is some major three-point shooter. Just 8 threes coming into this game. She finished with 3 here tonight. Her total's up to 11. And boy, that 11th, she will not forget that one for a long, long time.
Brereton now serve it up for the Huskies. They go left side, down the line and out. And another misplay for Western Michigan. Good start for NIU.
It was a great serve. I think what NIU is really going to want to do tonight is put them under pressure. Western likes to run their middles, and in order to do that, you need a good pass.
How do you like the matchup overall at the net? What are the weaknesses for Western Michigan tonight?
You know, I think Western, since they had a few changes with number 6, used to be outside for them. She's now setting. I think they're getting really comfortable with that, but she was a very smart player and smart hitter for them. So taking her out, you know, does bring a younger player up. So there's some vulnerability there, just a little bit less experience. And I think the matchup, especially between Jenna Radke and LeMay, you know, you're going to see them going against each other in the front row, and I think that's going to be fun to watch.
I think the weakness right now is keeping the ball in play. That's 3 mistakes right off the top, and it's 3-0 NIU in the front. Quick little floater, maybe a little finesse will work, but not for Tiara Austin. Another chance for the Huskies. Left side, she floats it across. Western Michigan a chance. Left side there for Kinzer. And out one more time. That is too long, and it's 4-0. Boy, have you seen a start like this from such a good team as Western Michigan? They're not playing well to start.
Yeah, you don't see this often, you know, especially from, like you said, a team such as Western. And I think that, you know, this is a stressful game, and I think they come out early just trying to do too much. I think they just need to take care of the basics right here. And they just need to put the ball in the court. They need to, you know, see another ace. It's exactly what NIU wants to do.
Colleen Munson's seen enough. She wants a timeout right now to stop the bleeding. And we're going to take a break. A tough start for Western Michigan. NIU taking advantage. And they haven't had to do a whole lot. NIU with a 5-0 lead early here in DeKalb. We'll be back. Rebu holds on to it. Shot clock down to 10. Baker sets up. Here's Porter on the drive. Floats one off the glass and in. Leighton Porter continues to be aggressive. Heyman lobs it in. Avery lost his footing. Couldn't get a strong enough shot up. Numbers now for the Huskies. Porter against Wilder, in, count it, and the foul. Leighton Porter, his best offensive half of the year, and a chance for the three-point play. And he'll have that free throw when we come back. 6 points for the young freshman from Rockford. He's known for his defense, but it's his offense that has the Huskies up by 16 here late in the first half. 29-13, NIU in control. 24-17. Libby Kokel to keep the Hawkeyes alive in game number 2. Austin floats it. Hawkeyes a chance. Blocked and sent right down. Taylor McNeil denied. And the Huskies take game number 2. 25-17.
And that is a great win there for NIU. Coming back off the first one, able to stay strong. The second one here. I think you're going to see Iowa come out of that locker room ready to respond. You already see them picking up. You see Brope starting to become more active, kind of leading their team. So I think they have a good third set coming out here.
27-25, 25-17. Huskies, a chance to sweep the Hawkeyes when we come back.